Good morning, Facebook family and YouTube subscribers. Today is Wednesday, May 21st, 2014. I'm sitting here having a cup of coffee. It's early in the morning. Well, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. I've been up for a little while, and now I am starting my day, getting it going. So I get this huge complaint from people because I'm so anti-single mothers. I don't particularly think our neighborhoods and communities are handling the problem of single mothers in the African American community accurately. You know what I mean by that is that there's nothing we can do about it. This has been going on for 20, 30, or 40 years, maybe 20 to 30 years. The vast majority of mothers in the African American community are single. And someone has to take care of these kids, and so these women are taking care of these kids alone because A, they're not married, B, their fathers are nowhere to be found, C, these men don't want these children, D, these men maybe don't have jobs to support these children. We can go on and on and on why these men are not there taking care of these kids that they've had with these women, because we both know it takes two people to have children, a man and a woman. So, I'm going to say something. I know a lot of y'all not going to like this. But I'm just going to give my reasons why I feel this way. I think we need to continue to give welfare and financial support to single mothers, and not force them to even get a job, but require them to stay home and take care of them bad children. And I hate to say bad children, because all children don't start off being bad. Society makes them bad. Environment makes them bad. Neighborhoods make them bad. Other children make them bad. That's why we need these mothers at home. So we force women out of the house to get a job to take care of these kids that they have. Makes sense. I mean, there's their kid. They should take care of their own children. But who's taking care of the kids while these mothers are at work at Walmart? I mean, let's face reality. The average single mother is not going down to Coca-Cola as an executive with a college degree working at some major company. These women who have these children are mainly at minimum wage, dead-end jobs that are going nowhere. They're just there to get a little small check, and that check clearly is not enough financial support to support her and her children, however many children she may have, who knows. But we have to realize something. With her working these hours at work, who's training and educating these children at home? If we force these single mothers out of their homes and into the work environment, who's going to take care of these kids? And there lies the problem. We cannot expect something productive to come out of these homes if there is no parent there. We already know the father's not there. He should be there, but he ain't. So we can't worry about that right now. But the mother's there. She's there with her kids. We're going to have to give these women all the financial support that we can, and we have to quit being so selfish. It's evident that we're going to have to do something drastic to change these communities, and it's going to have to start at home with these single moms. Not only financial support, physical support, counselors, family counselors, because these women need so much help and support. Is just unreal. And if we continue down the path that we're going down right now, taking away Section 8, taking away welfare, taking away food stamps, forcing these women to get jobs and work, minimum wage, low wage paying jobs, it's going to be a disaster. It already is a disaster. Look at our communities. Look at these teenagers running wild in our communities because they don't have a parent at home. You know, when I was growing up as a little kid, this is back in the 70s now, But I can guarantee you one thing: when came home from school as a little kid, either my mother or my father were at home when I got home. So either one of those kids, either my mother or my father greeted me when I got home. I didn't come home to an empty house. If my mother or my father was there, then my grandmother was there. That didn't happen too often. 9 times out of 10, my mother or father were at that house. They were either one of them were at home. And when I left for school the next day, I was either with either my mother or father cooked breakfast and took us to school. We walked to school. They dropped us off depending on the circumstance of the situation that day. Heck, I grew up in Gary, Indiana in the 70s. So I don't remember too many households where they didn't have a mother and a father, or a mother. And also, I don't know too many households where the mother worked. Most of those moms were stay-home moms. See, this is where we've created so many problems and conflicts in the black gay community, black heterosexual community, the straight community, families. You cannot have a family with one parent working outrageous hours to support that family. Who's going to train and educate these kids? And I'd even take it a step further and say, I think welfare or government assistance should be increased to families who have a father at home. We need these men in these households. Instead of forcing the man out, let's pay his ass to be there. Do we have a choice? Guys, this is out of control. These kids are ripping and running the streets of Atlanta, Chicago, Baltimore, Washington, D.C., and they're destroying communities and they're killing people. They're teenagers out of control. Somebody needs to be there to take care of these kids. Why not financially support the mother and the father, if he's around somewhere to be found, to stay home and take care of these kids, to educate these kids? Let's give them incentives. We can even throw college scholarships for the parents' way if they get their kids through school. If your kids are in school every day, on time, learning, getting great grades, getting good grades in school, why not offer these parents a college tuition of some type, community college, something? But see, this is where the problem comes in. Because truthfully, let's just be honest, y'all. We know we don't give a damn about these single parents and their situation. We don't care about these kids. We don't care about these kids until they knock us across our head and rob us out here when we going on about our business. See, we have to quit pretending to care, because we really don't care. And that's why these kids don't care about killing any of us. They will kill you dead. Until we start showing some type of love and support for these parents, I'm 1,000% against single parents. I don't think it makes sense for a mother to go out and have children she cannot afford. But it's happening every day. So we got to live in a society where these kids are running wild and being very destructive and murderous. Burglaries, break-ins, murder, mayhem. What can we do? Pull these mothers back from out of Walmart, where she ain't got no business there any damn way. She's not making any money. Pull her out of Walmart. Pull them out these low-wage paying jobs. Put them back into the home with these kids. They are their kids. Give them the money, financial support, food stamps, whatever, to stay there and educate their kids, to discipline their children, to be there for these kids. I don't think this is that complicated. Because we're going to spend that much money on the prison system as these kids grow older. Let's give these families a chance. What have we got to lose? Let's put the financial money back into the family. Let's pay these parents to be home with their kids. They need to be home with their kids, not at some low-wage paying job, because it's not making any sense. I say, let's give them more financial support. Let's put counselors in place to make sure that they're at their homes doing the right things. Counselors who come out and visit these homes, talk to these kids, talk to these parents, look at the living environment. Guys, what do we got to lose? Nothing. We got to quit being so selfish. You can't have it both ways. We just can't. We're going to have to start reaching out and giving us a financial support to these single moms, pulling them out of the workforce and putting them where they belong, back at home with their kids. That's the only way we're going to correct this problem. My opinion, I think some of you all might not like it because you think you're giving these people something for free. What else can we do? These women are having children left and right. Birth control doesn't seem to be working. Condoms don't seem to be working. Having children seems to be a passage of right for many people in the community. Black, white, straight, Hispanic, whatever. Just give them the financial support so these kids can show up to be productive. Because these kids didn't ask to be here. So when we go after these parents, we're really only hurting the kids. Give these parents the support they need and let them stay home and educate these kids. When these kids get out of school, they need a parent at home. They need someone at home to keep them from hitting the streets, getting involved in gangs, getting involved in burglaries, getting involved in hanging out in the streets. You need a parent there. Both parents would be nice, mother and father. But anyway, if you like my videos, please click like. I would love to hear you all's opinion about this groundbreaking idea. Give them some more money and let them sit at home and take care of their kids. I don't see nothing wrong with it personally. I know what it would cost. It would be cheaper to go that route than the route that we're going. But I look forward to reading you guys' opinions and thoughts. What do you think? And I'm out of here. This video is a little bit longer than I wanted, but I want to get my point across because I do think we would be better off financially supporting a single mother, letting her stay home with her kids. It would be great if she had a husband. Maybe we can throw some incentives for these people to marry. We've got to change the dynamics, and we got to do it fast because we're losing control of these communities. What the crime that you see in Chicago, Baltimore, Washington D.C., Atlanta, South DeKalb County, it all goes back to one thing: single women raising children alone, and they can't do it alone. It's just not possible. Anyway, if you like my videos, please click like. Give me some feedback, what you think about today's topic. And think, before you post or say something, think realistically. That's how I feel. Let's try to really support. We got to come up with some solutions. And we need to come up with some solutions pretty quickly. Guys, have a great Wednesday. I'm out of here. See you later.